The Denver Nuggets arrived at this game at 46-28, positioned fourth in the Western Conference standings and in the middle of what had become one of the more consistent stretches of their season. They had won 4 consecutive games heading into Friday's matchup, and for the first time since November, their roster was at full health, all primary contributors available for selection. The Utah Jazz, at 21-53, have been operating in a roster development phase for the majority of this season. Entering Ball Arena, Utah was 8-28 on the road and was again missing several of their standard rotation players. The matchup represented a clear disparity on paper between a Western Conference playoff contender and a franchise in a documented rebuild. What unfolded across 4 quarters, however, did not reflect those surface-level expectations. Final score: Denver Nuggets 135, Utah Jazz 129. The headline is the manner in which Denver secured that result. With approximately 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, the Nuggets trailed by 14 points, 124-110. What followed was a 21-5 scoring run across the final stretch, which converted a 14-point deficit into a 6-point final margin. Denver outscored Utah 37-24 in the fourth quarter alone. The Jazz, by contrast, scored 43 points in the third quarter, their highest output period of the game, and were unable to replicate that production when it mattered most. Let's walk through how this game developed and who drove the key sequences. The Nuggets controlled the first quarter, outscoring Utah 37-26. The second quarter saw a reversal. The Jazz responded with a 36-25 advantage, leveling the game heading into the half. The third quarter produced Utah's most productive output of the evening, 43 points, which established the lead that carried into the final period. Nikola Jokic recorded his 31st triple-double of the season, finishing with 33 points, 16 rebounds, and 12 assists. His field goal efficiency stood at 13 of 16 attempts, with 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Jokic also connected on 5 of 8 from the free throw line. On the rebound column, 11 defensive and 4 offensive, a total of 16, representing the game high for either roster. His third quarter buzzer contribution, a logo range attempt that connected at the horn, extended Denver's positioning at the close of the period. Jamal Murray finished with 31 points and 14 assists, converting 5 of 9 attempts from three-point range. The combination of Jokic and Murray produced 64 combined points and 26 assists in a single game, a statistical profile that carries weight relative to dual-star output across the league this season. In the closing stages, Cam Johnson connected on 2 three-point attempts in the final 2 minutes and 20 seconds, alongside Murray, to close the scoring margin. Tim Hardaway Jr. contributed 21 points off the bench, converting 5 of 12 three-point attempts. His plus-minus registered at plus 25, the highest figure for any player across either roster in this game. Hardaway Jr. has been publicly vocal about his candidacy for the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award this season, and Friday's net differential figure adds a measurable data point to that case. On the Utah side, the box score reflects a team that sustained competitive output for the majority of the game. Kyle Filipowski led the Jazz with 25 points on 11 of 17 shooting, the most efficient night from the field for any player not named Jokic. Utah shot 56% from the field overall, a figure that exceeded Denver's 47%, and held a largest lead of 14 points, compared to Denver's peak advantage of 12. Utah's total rebound count finished at 43. Denver's came in at 50. That 7-rebound differential contributed to Denver's second-chance opportunities across the second half. For Denver, the win moves the Nuggets to 47-28 and extends their current winning streak to 5 consecutive games. Their home record now sits at 23-13, and their fourth-place position in the Western Conference is maintained. The significance of this result goes beyond the win-loss column. The Nuggets held a double-digit lead, surrendered it across a multi-quarter stretch, and recovered in the clutch, a sequence type that had previously been a documented area of difficulty for this roster. A 21-5 closing run against any opponent, regardless of their record, represents a measurable outcome in the clutch efficiency column.